Alright, so I'd made a video to go on eBay, show the features of this locomotive, and I'm not real sure what happened. I usually use my cell phone to record those videos, but the audio I noticed on a recent install, I went back and listened to it, and as soon as the engine started up, it just sounded horrible. So I went back and checked this one, and it was the same way. Pretty much, it picks up my voice fine, but as soon as I would start up the locomotive, it just sounded awful. So I'm redoing this video, just going through the features real quick, so I can show. And this should turn out a lot better because this is a very high-end camera I'm using. Okay, so the front headlights. And then what I have done on this one is on the extended features, 24. Function 24 is the truck lights. 25 are the step lights. And 26 is a cab light. I set these up, several of them, for myself. And then after testing them on this short little layout here, it's got a little programming track and just several lanes with some switches. Once I test them, put them away in a box, so they've never seen a layout, anything. Right now the volume is set at half output. Let's see here. It has 3 cube speakers. The middle size cube speaker that Soundtrack sells. And all 3 of them are firing straight down. It is a huge improvement over what the what Athearn had. They had a shelf in there with the right about here, and the speaker was firing up. And this screen up on top here is not open at all. It's all plastic with a metal screen over the top. So you just weren't getting near the sound that it's getting now. Okay, so I'll go ahead and fire it up. It does have the back EMF programmed on it, so if you're going uphill or pulling a load, it'll notch up 1 or 2 notches automatically. I can simulate that just by blocking the engine. That sound is your dynamic brake. On the side there, those are actual screens. So the sound comes out, like I said, it sounds much better. It fires straight down out the truck. And then through those screens, I always put current keepers in. So if you run across dirty track or sometimes a switch track, can make them kind of either stutter or restart the engine. I hate the way that looks and sounds, so I always have that on. And the sound, like I said, can come out the screen. I can show that. I'll turn on the bell and I'll lift this up to the light. You can see. So that's one of the main reasons I put on the current keeper. It's a lot more realistic. It takes getting used to if you're not used to it. You take a locomotive off the track or turn your layout off, and you still hear sounds for a couple minutes after. It's kind of strange. I'll turn off the lights and see how it picks up the realism. Now it's going to have a bit of a flickering effect because I turn in that exposure down some. Okay, that's what it looks like to me right now, because the camera tries to overcompensate for light, but with my naked eye, that's what you're getting. So those are set at about 20. You can go anywhere from 1 all the way up to 255 on the lighting for the step lights and the truck lights. And then of course, oops, I hit a button. I'm getting a lot of reflection, but let's see if I can. Okay, there we go. You can see the light that's up at the top of the cab. So like I said, these were originally done for me and put away until I'd have a layout, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. That's why I'm selling these. So anyway, I'm going to go back and double check this and make sure it looks and sounds much better than the first time. I mean, several other I put on there sold pretty quick, and then when I went back and double checked this to make sure the sound was not messed up, I found out it sounded horrible. So anyway, I'm going to check this out and hopefully upload this one.